Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and a bombshell has just rocked Fani Willis's Georgia case, and it looks like it's really bad news for former President Donald Trump, as everything has changed now. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Particularly liking and sharing really helps the channel out, helps to keep our videos free, and helps keeps the channel going and growing. So, what happened is a bail bondsman named Scott Hall, who was involved in some computer theft, shall we say, involving the Georgia election in 2020. Well, he just pleaded guilty to 5 misdemeanor charges. As part of his plea agreement, he has agreed to obviously community service, a $5,000 fine, agreed that he'll no longer be involved in anything to do with elections, and also, and this is the key, he has agreed to testify on behalf of the government, quote unquote, truthfully, at upcoming trials for the other 18 defendants as requested by District Attorney Fani Willis. This means he could conceivably testify against former President Donald Trump, against Mark Meadows, against a whole host of other defendants. It's an absolute bombshell, an earthquake to the Georgia case. At the same time, the judge involved in the case has again denied the requests of some defendants, including these so-called fake electors, to have their cases brought to federal court, which means they're going to stay at the state level. This is a big victory for Fani Willis because, frankly, she's trying to pick off defendants to lower her threshold. Right now, she has 18 defendants. She had 19. She now has 18. The more she can pick off, the quicker she can get to trial. And the more of these people she can flip on Trump, the stronger her case becomes. And I think that's what you're going to start to see happening. I think you're going to see people, and a lot bigger than Scott Hall, I think you're going to see people start flipping on Trump to save their own hide. That happens so often in cases like this because people, I don't want to say people lie to save their skin, but there's a line in Goodfellas where the attorney says to Henry Hill, they call them rats because a rat will do anything to stay alive. Isn't that true? And it is true. In some cases, it has been known that people have lied in court on other people just to save themselves. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here, but I'm saying the more people you have flip, the more people you have try to save their own skin, the more likely that scenario becomes. I believe that's why there was 19 defendants to begin with. More people you can flip. And you have people that could be serious cooperators if they chose to do so, starting with former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, who I don't believe would flip, but you never know. Same thing with Mark Meadows. I don't think he would flip, but you never know. People, when it comes time to saving themselves, they tend to save themselves before they think of somebody else. Everybody knows who the target of this whole trial is. It's not the 18 other defendants. It's Donald John Trump. It is preventing him from becoming president again. It is hanging this around his neck to tie him down for the 2024 presidential election. I think it's patently and blatantly obvious to anyone who pays any bit of attention to this what is happening here. So this guilty plea, although it's a minor player, is huge. It is a first step. In my opinion, the first of several steps. And my predictions tend to be correct. So as you watch in the coming weeks and months, I think you're going to see more cooperators pleading guilty to lesser charges, and they're going to cooperate. They're going to testify. I think that's going to happen. It happens all the time. I don't see why it would not happen here, especially in the world of politics, where it really is every man and woman for themselves. I want to know what you think about this. Is Fani Willis doing the wrong thing here? Is she pressuring these people to flip on Trump? Is she bringing charges that are trumped up, so to speak, just to get cooperating witnesses? I want your opinion on that. Also, again, please remember to like and share. It really helps us so much. And, of course, subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.